Hey everybody, welcome back to Towers Books and Beyond and day 34 of VEDUS. Yes, unfortunately, my streak hath ended because if you were paying attention yesterday, you'll notice that I missed my video for yesterday. 33 did not happen. Listen, I was almost able to do it, okay? Even though I was sick and I went out and did a bunch of Christmas shopping and then I had other stuff I had to do that day, I still thought I'd have time to get everything read and recorded, and then I started the Force Doth Awaken and bloody BB-8 ruined me. See, I thought that BB-8 was going to be done similar to how R2 was done, where he would do beeps and squeaks when he's talking to other characters, but when he talks to the audience, he switches to regular English iambic pentameter verse. But instead, Desher decided to encode BB-8's lines, and it's an interesting concept, and now that I understand the code, I do kind of like it, but it was so hard for me to figure out the code. I didn't actually figure out the code on my own. I had to go onto forums and find someone else who'd figured it out so I could start decoding them. It was real frustrating knowing that there was something there being actually said that I could look into, but I couldn't figure it out, and it really got to me, and I ended up not having time to actually get anything done last night. So, slow tier. And, it's not like BB-8 is saying anything super profound in his lines, but if you give me a puzzle, I am gonna try and solve it. Plus, it's very clear from the get-go that something different from R2 is going on when BB-8's first line is
Zwaflit blee rublik blee flip zilf blick flee blocks flurzoos bliss blocks flip blick blue zoot flur. Bop 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 ram.
But if you're worried about this book being a quality drop from the other ones, don't, because this one is just as good as the other ones. The BB-8 thing is kind of frustrating, and I'm sure there are some people who would be very turned off by it, but the other writing, the stuff that is in English, like normal iambic pentameter verse, is quite good. Like, Rey gets an awesome monologue for her introduction. There's lots of standout parts, but the best part is the ending, where she just goes, "And thus I persevere, pray know my name. Nearby the sun shines bright, I am its ray." I really dig that line. And speaking of stuff I really dig, A Certain Point of View. Today's story is Duty Roster by Jason Fry, and this one, this was the first story that I could genuinely call tense and suspenseful. Part of that is because so much of the stuff in here is a foregone conclusion. Like, we know how so many events are going to turn out. But this one really got me. It takes place with one of the rebel pilots, and he's someone chosen not to be part of any of the X-Wings or Y-Wings that are attacking the Death Star. He has to stay on the ground, and so he's watching the battle unfold from the control room, and all he can do is watch as the lights blip back and forth, and seeing, schematic readouts and all that kind of stuff, and hearing radio transmissions, and hearing his friends fighting the Empire and then dying. And so that's the thing, is that if you don't know everyone who made it out of the battle, then you don't know whether his friends are going to make it out or not. So even though we know that this ends with the Death Star's destruction, it's the casualties leading up to that lend this such a powerful quality. In the hands of a poor writer, this wouldn't have the same emotional impact as it does, but Jason Fry is able to make us really feel and get us really scared that maybe it actually won't turn out the way we know it's supposed to. Watching from the ground and seeing everything happen and having no hand in how things are going to turn out. They couldn't do anything, they just had to wait and hope that someone would be able to save them, otherwise they're just going to get obliterated in less than a minute. So yeah, that was a really good story. It got my emotions going, and I was really hyped for it the whole way through. And that concludes today's VEDUS update, and if you're worried about missing a day, then don't be. Yeah, it sucks that I'm gonna be missing that streak that I've been going for so long, for over a month, but I'm okay with that because other stuff had to come first. Besides, I have checked my calendar, and I've consulted the Force, and everything's gonna be okay. We're on schedule. I'll be finished before the movie comes out, and so everything is going to work out fine. So for now, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel or check me out on my social media that I've linked below, and until tomorrow, I'll see you all later.